more just for with him. Try to step in front of that, become another. They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must go. I just want success. I just wanna look in the mirror, say you the best. I just wanna know my reward was worth all the stress. I just wanna live a...
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K Tuesday MVP goes to XX Stowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And of course, Kobe White. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Candace, what a sensation Ja Morant was when he came into the league. Even though he was the #2 pick behind Zion Williamson, he wasn't on everybody's radar.
And this just proves to the kids out there, go where you want to go. It doesn't matter if you're in a Power 5 or a small-time university. You know, you're going to be found, and the cream always rises to the top.
Now the starting group for the visitors. LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. Now here's White. Kick out to Brown. Sinks it from distance.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Here's Morant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Here's Dosunmu. An easy 2 on the left.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Candace, a guy like Kobe White, he can be explosive with his scoring, but there's still a lot of his game that needs developing.
Kobe White is one of those point guards from end to end that is one of the fastest in the league. I'd like to put him in conversation with some of the fastest and quickest guards. On the defensive end, there's a lot more room for improvement, but I like that he's capable of taking the 3 and knocking it down more consistently.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Morant into the lane, and then Morant with the dunk!
With the quickness of Morant's first step, I just don't know how you stay in front of him.
Here's ABC. Pass to Green, to the middle. Here's Dosunmu, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
That'll be a 5-second call. Clarkson's checked in for Chicago. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Harden, over Clarkson, and it's Harden. That time on the assist by Davis.
The playmaking improving with time. Davis has an improved sense of when his guys are open.
Now Clarkson. Here's DeSumo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
And the basket by DeSumo.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
DeSumo's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Deflected! Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by James. Knocked loose. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. James, that's good.
The incredible strength of LeBron James. When he's driving, he just powers through the contact.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions improved since you came into the league?
Well, B.I., are we talking about traveling? Because they allowed the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
We're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean, it could be better. But, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they flew commercial. It's a part of it. We got to continue to grow our game. And hopefully, at some point, we'll be able to get those private PJs.
Now here's Smith. Clarkson outside. Back to Smith. The 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Pass to Morant.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the away.
In most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone number 1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Now here's Smith, and it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
Irving's checked in for Ja Morant. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
change here for Chicago. On defense, the visiting team. They trail by 1. Here's ABC. Davis with the defensive effort. And here's Memphis. Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with the other stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to build.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson attacking. Miles with a rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Drops in the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Chicago trailing here. Here's ABC. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Chicago.
That one misses. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Davis. That one's no good.
Bulls foul. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Bulls making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to White. To the inside. Bradley, that's good.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
Here's Miles, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And that one's good. ABC.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to White. Here's ABC with 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
DeSumo is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Tony Brown. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's ABC in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And you knew you loved basketball early on, but when did broadcasting come into the picture, Candace?
Yeah, I grew up with 2 older brothers, and all we did was debate on our couch watching basketball. So honestly, I'd like to say I've been broadcasting since I can remember, but to have an opportunity to broadcast along the icons of the game, players that I grew up with, and like you yourself, just listening to all the time. It's a huge opportunity. I definitely don't take it for granted.
And as your brothers would add, Candace loves to talk.
They told you to say that, huh? They put you up to that.
Now here's Brown. The open shot, White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got 5 points now in the quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older, and it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
That one goes. Count it.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
To the paint. A nice shot by Watson. Give him 8 points now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Kept alive. Pass to Miles. Here's Curry. He's covered by Clarkson. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
That is just picture-perfect form from Stephen Curry.
Clarkson against Curry. Clarkson attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Miles. Got a hand on it. Here's Watson. Give him 8 points now. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Chicago trailing here. The three, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Morant. Antetokounmpo inside. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Bulls ball.
Brown, he's checked in for Chicago.
Bulls. Troy Brown Jr.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Here's Watson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his third personal
It's going to be on
foul.
Anthony Davis.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Green against Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by James. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game. To the middle. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Harden, the pass to Davis. Yep, that one's good.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 7 points in the game.
If you let AD get the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's over. He's too skilled and he's too big.
Clarkson against James. Pass to Watson. Wide open. And that one's long.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Antetokounmpo, right side. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Got a piece of it. Morant with it. 7 points in the game.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time. His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Morant's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Down low. And it's Clarkson missing. Clarkson's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Morant finds Davis. 1:27 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Morant driving inside. Morant with the slam!
And if you're a fan of Morant, or even if you're not, you have to appreciate that. We're witnessing greatness.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks as always for your insights.
Thanks so much, Ryan. This is great. I'm looking forward to the next one.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And they're pushing it up the court. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Some changes for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Watson. White comes in for Clarkson. And it's Dosunmu in for Smith.
One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Yep, count it. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league.
Here's Dosunmu. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out Memphis. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys are getting burned on the rim. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything on the shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
On the court for Memphis, we've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's James Harden, and it's Morant in at the point. Here's Morant. Here's James. Good, and the setup by Morant.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside, Brown. Here's Dosunmu. He's got 11. Pass to White. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
At the line for Chicago, Kobe White, shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
The potential is there for Kobe White to be a scoring machine. I love the strides he's been making.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Watson. Give him 8 points now. And Durant with the block. Morant finds Harden. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Dosunmu's got 14.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Good on the shot.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Inside, here's Watson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 10 points for him.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Chicago trailing here. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Here's Watson. Check by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Brown with it. Over James. Brown can't hit. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Offensively, just what you're hoping for with that possession. KD coming down on the rim.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified, but teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
Substitution for the away team.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's DeSumo, hounded by Tatum. Puts up the 8-footer. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And after a grueling season a year ago, all the COVID precautions, the players relieved. And Smitty, I bet you're relieved to return to some normality.
You know, BA, basically, I'm just glad it's behind us.
He's perfect from the line this time. Young against Smith. From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
Substitution for the Bulls, Tony Bradley, Jordan Clarkson.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jason Tatum.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line
and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And he drops the first.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Antetokounmpo's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. Here's Bradley. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
White drives in. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Kobe White has a lightning-quick first step, which sticks in your mind if you're a defender. You know Kobe White, the former Tar Heel, viewed as a bit of a combo guard, but what I like, his playmaking skills has improved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Thinking about White's playmaking here. Smitty, he made a big jump between his rookie and sophomore years.
Doubled his assist numbers, BA. He's passed the eye test with how he's moved the ball. It's an area he still has a lot of room to grow.
And Kobe White on the offensive end, man, he is so good at changing his pace.
And he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. He has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
And so here is Chicago. Down low. And that one's good. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And there's the drive.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Pass to ABC. Lets it fly. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
That's good from Curry on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Smith outside. ABC banked it in on the glass. 7 points in the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more 3-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable
Davis, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
For the away team, Anthony Davis.
1:07 left in the third quarter. There's the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
Here's Miles. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to White. From downtown. And it's Clarkson missing.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Chicago trailing here.
Away team foul. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Chicago, Jordan Clarkson. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Here's Morant. He's got 13. Pass to Miles. Shoots over Brown, and the baseline jumper goes down. He's got 17.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Troy Brown out there with Green. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Watson in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Count it. Good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Miles, that's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's DeSumo.
Away team foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, LeBron James. Russell Westbrook.
To the right side. To the paint. It's stolen by James. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Davis on the double team. Pass to Watson. Now Clarkson. There's the triple. And the 3-pointer goes.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
The Bulls on offense. Clarkson outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Pass to Watson. Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's DeSumo. Outside, Brown. Here's DeSumo. Outside, Brown. Pass to DeSumo. Clock at 6. Now here's Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Here's Watson, and here is Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's DeSumo. Clarkson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Brown against James. There's the 3. Rebounded by Green.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls basket.
White, he's checked in for Clarkson.
Substitution for the away team.
Timeout call, Memphis.
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Second team foul.
And LeBron not just raising his voice. He's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls, Smitty.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people.
Take a break.
The ballot is how you do it.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. The visitors with the ball. They're leading by 8. Davis can't hit. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Inside, here's Green. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Davis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's his second personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Davis, no good on that free throw.
You know, AD's trophy case really speaks to his abilities as a player. He's won a championship in the NBA and at the collegiate level, and a gold medal as part of Team USA.
Timeout called, Memphis.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Here's Curry. And here's Ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Assisted by
Curry's got assist number 7 tonight.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
It's good.
Slick move by Steph Curry to beat the contact and finish.
Pass to Dosunmu. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Dosunmu's got 10 points here in the second half.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
There's Davis with the three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
For three.
Yet another big man who's added the range. AD is now deadly from all three levels.
And the foul on Anthony Davis.
That's
his fourth foul of the contest.
13 foul.
Here's White. And Ball's over to help to the inside. And there's Green on the assist by White. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Davis laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The offensive IQ AD possesses is special. Smart at knowing how to get himself going.
White with it, guarded now by Ball. White can't hit.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
The bank shot, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Dosunmu. That one no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And here's Memphis. James goes in. And it's James with the jam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now here's White. James brings the double team. Brown passes to Green. To the paint. And the basket by Dosunmu.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Ball. And that one drops for him.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
What strength from Stephen Curry. Down there with the big boys taking the bump and finishing.
Stephen Curry at the line for one.
And that one falls for Curry.
I love that Curry can dominate without the height, the vertical. It all comes down to high basketball IQ and skill.
Thomas. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, congratulations on the win. How does this team continue to improve as the season goes on?
We just got to pick it up from where we left this game. Each game is going to get harder, but we got to trust one another, play the basketball we can play, and everything's going to take care of itself.
When everyone's out to get you, you can't let up. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
Torturous, straight from the source of it. If I don't got it, I'm sourcing it. Whatever it takes to have more of it. It's mine till I'm bored.